Hey guys, I'm Rhonda with RK3 Designs. This is Kenny, and we are actually doing a project for our own studio. A couple of weeks ago, we did a live where a friend of mine, Michelle Ellsworth, and I created a bar top, and we used all these same colors. Now we're doing the back wall so that it looks all cohesive. Kenny has already made these panels like we do a shower panel, and if you want to see how to do that, we'll link that video in the description of this video. We've got our tape dam up. The reason we are tape damming is because we're going to be using 6 ounces per square foot, and we don't want all of that extra product to roll over. So Kenny, why did you use this kind of tape dam instead of just regular tape?
When you put the tape directly to the foam, it doesn't stick very well. So this way, you put the tape down on the top, it sticks to that epoxy a lot better. Then you put that weather strip in for the thickness. You'll want to make sure that you do caulk all the corners where you've butted them up, and you'll be good to go on that.
So the colors that we're using today really quickly are Spearmint and Rondaqua. Both of those are Color Passion paste. We have Polycolor Dark Red is a beautiful mica powder. And we have our brown mica powder. Now, we are having a special on our website right now with our brown. It is no longer going to be sold. So what we have in stock is all that is going to be available. You can substitute the brown with a copper mica powder that we also sell on our website. Then we've got our black Alumilite dye. So I really like using paste, mica powders, and a dye. Once you put them on the surface and you kind of meld them, they like to fight each other, and that's how you get some really, really cool designs. So the technique that we're doing today, I absolutely love. Kenny and Mitch Quist with Stone Coat Countertop used a really large roller to create some really cool effects on a floor. It is so easy to do, and it is so pretty. So what we've done to prep our surface is we've cleaned it, we've scuff sanded it, and I'm gonna be putting down my skim coat. Now the reason we do a skim coat, which is just a clear coat of epoxy, very thin, is because epoxy likes to go where epoxy has already been. And by doing this, we're kind of greasing the pan. All right, so we're just gonna heat up our skim coat just a little bit. We're gonna be laying down big pockets of color. I'm just gonna kind of bring in our black and go in between all of our colors, wherever I have some dead space. And I can just do a little drizzle, and that'll just kind of bring me a little bit of color. So I'm going to give it a quick torch. That's going to help with the bubbles, and it's also going to help it become a little bit more fluid and move a little easier. We're really not going to be rolling. We're going to be actually kind of pushing. So I'm just going to get my roller saturated with some color so that I can kind of push. And then I'm going to just kind of twist and turn as I go, making sure I get epoxy on all of the surface. You decide how much of the actual melding that you want. Do you want big areas and big blocky chunks of color, or do you want all of those colors to kind of move together? All right, so I'm going to tilt it just a little bit to get some organic movement. If you're doing this on a surface where you don't have the ability to tilt, that's fine. You could always use a little bit more product per square foot. That's gonna allow the product to move a little more easily. This technique actually looks gorgeous in monotones of blacks, grays, and whites, but any color combination is going to look really cool. Look at the little ribbons of just pure design. That's so pretty. If I go and keep trying to manipulate it without giving it time to do its thing, I'm really gonna miss out on some amazing effects. All right, so we're gonna play with a little bit of this fusion spray. And what this is pure mica powder suspended in an alcohol propellant. It's not a spray paint. We do carry this on our website. We are in the process of restocking it. Kind of make a little design over it. That kind of looks cool. So I don't want to come and put this fusion spray everywhere. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay, I really like that. All right, baby, you want to hit it with some alcohol? So you can see the alcohol is coming here and it's just reacting right here with my mica spray, but it's also reacting with the mica powders. So we're going to start on a smaller piece, and because this panel is going to fit on the side, we have to make our pattern run a different way. So it's been about an hour. We're going to go ahead and pull the tape. The only edge that we really have to worry about looking good is this front edge, because that's going to be a reveal edge. So after we do that, we'll let this cure 24 hours. Now, I'm not going to do a flood coat because this is not going to be a high traffic piece. If it's a high traffic area like a countertop, 100% I always put a flood coat.
Luckily, we poured this oversized. So now all I'm gonna have to do is just cut it to fit inside that little nook area that we made. Moment of truth, we're gonna see if it fits. So now we're gonna cut the side pieces and we'll be done. Look how that ties into that. Look at that. All right, the dry fit is done. Now we're gonna hone them, then we'll put them back up, install them, and we'll be done. Now that it's up, I'm kind of digging the vibe that it's shiny with the matte. Let me know in the comments below, would you keep it matte and matte? Or would you change it up a little bit and go with a gloss and a matte finish? We're gonna have to go ask the boss and see what she wants to do. But I'm gonna try to talk her into just leaving it the way it is. Can we keep it? Can we keep it gloss?
Is it a pet?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, honestly, I do like it better seeing it up like this than I did when we first poured it. I do have to say that looks better.
So what you're saying is it's growing on you?
It's growing on me.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
I don't like the gloss next to the matte. The lights cause so much reflection that it interferes with the design. Being that this is up against the wall, on the wall, we don't have a lot of lights that are hitting it, it really does look good. All right, guys, so you are gonna have the final decision. Let me know, gloss or matte.
All right, good job. All right, so we're just gonna use 100% silicone, and we're just gonna dab it on the 2x4s and stick it to the wall. Don't even need tape. Voila.
All right, guys, so until next time, remember, don't be scared, move forward, and be creative.